What's up, everyone? Michael Heath with Get Automating. Do you enjoy nonlinear style of filmmaking? Like Pulp Fiction. It's like a mystery. How did this evolve over time? It's like, what was in that briefcase? I don't even know. And now, little man, I give this watch to you.
Get Automating, enhancing humans daily.
I think probably what was in that briefcase was AI. We got some really big upgrades to AI prompt builder within Power Automate. Let's take a look. Wow. So here we have a custom prompt that looks a lot like document processing and AI builder. All right, pause. It's probably best to take you back to the beginning. All right, to kick things off, we're going to be creating our own invoice processing model. We're going to click on this tile right here. We are in the AI models portion of the AI hub. We're going to create that custom model. All right, so what we see on screen here are the fields that come with the pre-built model. Now we're going to add a few new fields. One will be email and the second one will be website. All right, and we're going to click next. Right, so it's asking us to create a new collection. Again, a new collection is a repository for documents that have similar characteristics. All right, so I'm going to bring my invoices over here, and these are roughly the same. They have the same look and feel. We're going to upload those documents, and then we're going to click next. Now we have to train our documents on the fields it needs to capture. And so while all the default fields are already captured, we still need to go through and check those. So do a quick check, understand, making sure that the fields are mapped to the proper locations on the document. Specifically, look at this preview table as well. We want to make sure that the data table has the right columns and fields mapped accordingly. So then we need to capture our two new fields that we specified. Notice the little red dot here. That's indicating that we're missing a field that we've requested. So the first thing is this website right here. Secondly, we're going to capture that email. And we see that red dot disappear. So we can move on through each document to check this out. All right, so I have finished capturing the website and email, making sure that all the fields are mapped appropriately. Moving on, it's good to double check this just to make sure that since this requires 5 samples, that all the fields that you're trying to capture at least have those 5 examples. If you have variations of invoices, that's okay, but you need to make sure that each one of these at least maps to 5. That will help your confidence score in the end. Click Train. You go to the model page here, and we can see that this is training right now. Every now and then, come back, refresh. I'll see if the model's done. All right, so we got the little train status in our column here. We're going to click and investigate our model. We've got our model here. We've got our accuracy score, 99%. Now, we can expect that the invoices that I fed it were relatively similar, so keep that in mind. But we could do a quick test here and drop something in a little more gnarly and see what it does here. And we can look at the accuracy scores and the confidence scores that it has in this prediction. So if we look here, we can see, all right, vendor address, it didn't capture that email. And this is to be expected, right? This would probably exist in a new collection since it's so different than the original invoices that we used to train our model. So let's explore. Is there another way to get this done? Are you needing to go through and train a model and grab a confidence score and have something where you're able to fine tune what that model looks like? Maybe, but there's also another way here. If we come over to prompts, we can see that we got a big upgrade with GPT prompts. So we're actually going to look to scrape a document, but we're going to do so building out this prompt. So what we got here, we're just giving it some instructions here. You're an AI assistant designed to extract fields from. We're going to pop in some sample data there. We're going to use this image or document. Notice it's switching over to GPT-4o, letting us know that there's a cost difference here. So we're going to upload this document. So document uploaded, and we've named our input. And we're going to say for each sales order, identify the following fields. So we're going to give it these standard fields. We've got our email and website, invoice details. We've also listed out additional instructions for the invoice details. The last thing is we're going to give it a few more instructions here, and we're going to say read the invoice to find each field, organize the information into structured format, categorizing it under each heading is listed, and I told it not to capture certain things. So let's see what this does. All right, so this is pretty wild. We have all the information extracted as indicated in our prompt. We've got a markdown table here for items purchased. We've even got a little note here. Payment information and product details are not captured as per the instructions. We can even come over here and change the output to JSON, and it's pretty slick as well. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. We've got other data sources we can integrate to enrich the prompt, custom inputs here, just as we had before. So this is really a game changer to take it to the next level. You may ask, well, when do I use one versus the other? And I think it really comes down to what you're trying to do. You're not getting a confidence score here. You're building out a prompt, and it's heavily reliant on prompt engineering, as opposed to the other AI technology where you're scraping the document and you're able to fine-tune what that model looks for. AI Builder, AI Prompt within Power Automate got a lot of goodness to explore when it comes to document processing, extracting information. So check it out. Start experimenting. Until next time, get automating.